goes, Recon. That's cool. Okay, let's go. That was not easy to pick all that.
The agent they murdered. You knew him?
He was a friend of mine.
Sorry for your loss.
I could say it comes with a job, but it doesn't get any easier.
No, it doesn't. Guess you've been down here a while.
I've been living as Karen Bowman, international aid worker, for just about 5 years. Means living rough, but as a covered. Gets me out and about.
At least it comes with a chopper.
How'd you get in country? I flew in business class from Manila. Hey, I'm refreshed and ready for work, right? I just hitched rides from Barranco, Peru. How about you?
I got on board a bus in Hui, Argentina, and drank all the way to Villazon. Nobody wants to deal with a drunk on the bus.
That explains why you smell like ass.
I've heard rumors about you guys. I was a rookie field officer in Moscow when the coup went down. There was talk you were involved?
Must have been someone else. We were never there.
It's not every day you get to meet an urban legend in the flesh.
You should tell that to my kid. Maybe he'd listen when I tell him to take the trash out.
Is it hard being someone who doesn't officially exist?
You tell me, Karen Bowman, international aid worker.
I'm sure you've seen the horrible, fucked up shit humans are capable of when there are zero repercussions. But let me tell you right now, no matter how you compartmentalize, how you desensitize, you can't prepare for else when you. He's got a religious streak that rates pretty close to delusional. He's taken vows of poverty, chastity. If he's not in it for the chocha or the money, he's in it for the power. This joint task force is CIA, DEA, JSOC. I'm your resident spook for this ride. Welcome to Operation Kingslayer.
Our briefing said there'd be a contingent of locals.
The Qatar is 26. They're a group of rebels who've been giving Unidad and Santa Blanca some resistance. We'll meet their leader, Pakatari, as soon as we touch down. Bolivians have a long history of hating us Yankees, but this time, let's hope the enemy of my enemy will be my friend. But don't turn your back on him. I'm not going to.
Four soldiers. This is the help you promised? That Sandoval promised? A single Yankee died, so you send a handful of soldiers. Hundreds of Bolivians have died from Santa Blanca's bullets. Where will my hundreds of soldiers come from?
As Americans, we aren't here, remember? These soldiers are the best covert ops team our country has to offer. With their help, you won't need hundreds of soldiers.
Are you familiar with the word Huber, Senora Bowman?
Meet Pakatari, leader of the resistance group Qatar's 26. We will be working with the rebels to destabilize Santa Blanca's organization. They've been fighting Santa Blanca and corrupt Bolivian officials for nearly 6 years now. We'll need to coordinate targets.
There's no time for this. We have information on Amaru's whereabouts.
Amaru, you found him. Amaru is one of the founders of the Qatar's 26.
More than that, our group is founded on his ideas. Without his theories of an agrarian proletariat, there would be no organized resistance against Santa Blanca and the corruption in our government. Amaru must be saved. If you were to assist my people, it would do much to earn my confidence.
Where is he?
We do not know exactly. We know he is in this province and that there is a Santa Blanca lieutenant who knows where he is.
I'll put a call into the activity, see if they can dig more intel out of the airwaves. Start looking for that lieutenant and keep me informed of everything via sat phone. Good hunting.
Saving Amaru is important to our cause, Yankee. Make sure you don't kill the Santa Blanca lieutenant before you get the chance to ask him questions.
to get out of the first place here.
Time to earn your pay, people. Put on your game faces.
I tell you, I'm not too comfortable working with Akatari and these rebels. Their kind of ideology always ends up with more bodies in the ground. What's your feeling on this, Nomad?
End of the day, this is a revenge mission. We need to focus and get this done quick before we get stuck between local politics and a firestorm of cartel bullets. First objective, track down that Santa Blanca lieutenant so we can find him Maru.
Hooah!
Ready? Open fire.
Copy.
I don't. Okay, I do need to go right here. Can't you say that? Oh, he's just down there. I think I cut that off. Okay, that's better.
Enemy activity, stay sharp.
Deploying drone.
Roger, let me get in position. Ready to engage.
Just spotted one with submachine guns. I got a third. Don't want to spook the target. Switch to suppressors.
tangos.
Got eyes on the target. Let's move.
Right of the cage. Enemy activity nearby. Yo, cartel gunman. Near the watchtower.
I see second target.
I'm getting a position. Ready to fire. Get down before they see you.
Got another tango.
Okay, we're still good.
Keep that to kill. Here's the deal, asshole. You answer my questions or I put a bullet in your gut and leave you to die in your own shit. Lo entiendes?
Chill the fuck out, cabron. What do you want?
Amaru, where can I find him?
You serious? That's what this is about? Sure thing. He's at Atoya farm. Go on. Then you can see what we do to people who fuck with us. People like you.
We need to get this done in a hurry. Amaru's an old man. He's not gonna last long under torture.
Shit, if they've been working on him for a while, there's a good chance he's already dead. Maybe, maybe not. Amaru's a major player in the...
A senior rebel leader named Amaru has been captured by...
The cartel will keep him alive as long as they can to find out what he knows.
We can't afford to take any chances. There's too much riding on this. Let's move.
Yeah, let's move.
All good, all clear.
These supplies will buy us a lot of goodwill from the rebels. Let's get moving. The cartel ain't gonna wait around for us to track down and rescue Amaru. Buckle up, people.
How about that?
Clear on my side.
All right, I'm in.
Let's get moving now. guys, this won't be a long boss stream tonight. Just let everybody know. Oh yeah, I mean it's wrong either, sir. Good question though now.
Coming up on a Toyo farm. Remember, a lot of these Sicarios are ex-military.
ID your targets. If Amaru gets killed by a stray round, Operation Kingslayer will be dead in the water before it even starts. Let's go. Marking a Tango. He's close to that local. I got a third target.
Roger that. Moving. Say the word, boss. Back it up. Back it up. Get to cover. Move.
Oiga, pronto, sáquenos de aquí.
I'm opening fire on these shitheads.
Where do you think you are?
Good mark. Keep an eye on your background. Clear.
Alguien
Y'all
ayúdame a
good?
salir de aquí.
Are you Amaru?
What's left of him anyway?
Come on, we're getting you out of here. I'll pilot.
Hola.
Where are you taking me?
Back to your friends.
Entonces, para captar y hazme his deal with the malditos extranjeros. The young fool.
Take it up with him, senor. That's it.
That was a good
Are you hurt? Santa Blanca is not the most gracious of hosts. These Aucas, these demons, they are questioning me. Let us say, the talk of love was enough to make me vomit. But their methods were not...
Were their names Yuri and Polito?
See, Yuri Polito.
These are the fucks that tortured Ricky Sandoval when you questioned him. I want them bad.
We only saw run-of-the-mill Sicarios when we freed Amaru.
But I haven't seen Yuri Polito in at least 3 days, maybe 4. I don't know where they are now.
We need more intel.
We'll search every village and camp until we find something.
Somebody's gotta know something. Gather documents, hack computers, interrogate hostile lieutenants, talk to civvies, whatever it takes.
We'll turn over every rock.
Hola, ¿cómo va?
Heads up. Bowman's file on Yuri and Polito is coming through. That's the rundown on Yuri and Polito. They're a key part of Santa Blanca's security operation. Remember to check out Bowman's briefing on their chain of command.
Guy in charge of security is El Muro, the Wall. Personal bodyguard and childhood friend to El Sueño. El Muro's little brother is La Plaga. Nasty piece of shit. Very active on social media.
Okay, let's see this.
There were 4 people in the room the night DEA agent Ricky Sandoval was murdered. El Sueño, the head of the Santa Blanca cartel, Ricky, and the last 2 were La Yuri and El Polito. Yuri and Polito met at a poor state-run hospital in Chiapas, where El Polito was doing his residency and La Yuri worked as a nurse. It was love at first sight. From the first moment their eyes met, they were inseparable. A love like no other. One day, a buchon named La Plaga walked into the ER, all shot up. It was touch and go for a while, but Yuri and Polito were able to save his life. La Plaga was grateful. He showered them with gifts, invitations to the most exclusive parties, even a new car. And after a while, La Plaga made Yuri and Polito the personal medical staff of the Santa Blanca cartel. But that wasn't their main job. See, Yuri and Polito know about the human body. They know how much pain a person can endure before he'll die. They know how to keep a person alive and awake so they can feel the pain. And most of all, they know how to inflict that pain. That's what they do in Itaco province. When Santa Blanca captures someone that refuses to talk, the Yuri and El Polito make them talk. They break people. Like I said, there were 4 people in the room the night Ricky Sandoval was murdered. Sueño, Ricky, Yuri, and Polito. They kept Ricky alive while Sueño tortured him. Non-stop for 47 hours straight. They broke Ricky Sandoval. Then Sueño executed him.
Wow.
There were 4 people in the room the night DEA agent Ricky Sandoval was murdered.
Sicario for the cartel.
Wow.
The hunt starts now. We want Sueño, we gotta work our way up the hierarchy. First targets are Yuri and Polito. We find the intel, we track them down, we take them out. I'll drive.
I'm in. Let's roll.
Sorry, everybody. The first one. Let's go.
Say the word. Jesus! Engagement.
Fucking hell.
Gonna blow. You're in bad shape. Take cover.
Nomad, I've got Pacatory on the line. Sounds like he needs our help.
Put him through.
Hola, compadre. I have a problem in Itaqua, and Bowman says you may be able to help. My people need help. There have been many losses to the cartel, and the horrors inflicted by Yuri Polito have broken their spirit. The fires of revolution have almost gone out.
Spare me the rhetoric, Katari. Just tell me what you need.
There is a cartel supply convoy passing through the province soon. Capturing it would give my people much-needed supplies and restore their morale. Can you do this?
Consider it done. Nice job. The rebels will make great use of this stuff. Far better they had it than the cartel.
We're taking orders from Pacatari now?
Katari needs his convoy. We're gonna give it to him. The more he depends on us to get shit done, the more we can get out of him in return.
Opening fire.
Chingado, ¿y eso?
They're coming this way.
Clear. How we doing? Bowman, we just arrived in Agua Verde.
Welcome to Narco Paradise. Agua Verde used to be a national park, but Santa Blanca turned it into a place to wine and dine VIPs. Run by this narco junior called Carzita. He brings politicians, judges, and CEOs there for relaxation and cartel-sponsored debauchery.
What's the play?
We need to know who Sueño's making deals with. Carzita must have a guest list somewhere. You get him, you get the names.
Understood. We're on it. We got some intel from Bowman on our boy Carzita.
Got some hostile activity.
There's a governor from Argentina in town visiting the resort for a piece of trim. We get a recording of those two bumping uglies and blackmailing. That might be enough to get the rest of the VIPs to leave.
Found the location for an airdropped care package. Let's go see if it's still there.
What's this?
Javier Coronel Gallardo, which is a mouthful, so let's call him what his rich friends do. Carcita. He's a meppy, a Mexican preppy, or a prepsican if you prefer. His main achievement in life was to win the sperm lottery. Gonzalo Coronel Gallardo, telecom billionaire, is his daddy. Gave Sonny everything. Money, cars, education, BA from Harvard, MBA, Wharton Business, D-Phil from Oxford to acquire a little sophistication and some good English clothes. Now he gets his own resort to run. This used to be a national park, but Santa Blanca turned it into an exclusive resort. It's here that Carcita does what Carcita does best, making connections between Santa Blanca and anyone that's anyone. CEOs, politicians, judges, socialites, even celebrities. You know who that is, right? Hint. She just went to rehab for saying something racist. What Carcita offers the cartel is more than just business deals. It's a level of corruption we've never seen before. And it's on you to stop it. We cut the connections, we stop the corruption.
Okay.
Let's go.
Clear out. I'll meet you there.
I think the story bomb was in there too, somewhere.
Pakatari's rebel movement is on the verge of defeat. If we help him turn things around, we'll be able to count on his support in the future.
This province is part of the cartel's influence operation, their propaganda machine. We should familiarize ourselves with their MO.
The man at the top is El Cardinal, an excommunicated priest turned Santa Muerte proponent. He's also supposed to be the spiritual advisor to El Sueño. Other guy in the mix is Ramon Feliz. He used to be a legit journalist till he inexplicably started blogging for the cartel.
All priests like to hear themselves talk, don't they? But as the saying goes, talk is cheap. El Cardinal knew this was true. His people were barely surviving, and he wanted to do something. He had to help those in need. He didn't care where the support came from. But there were others who thought he was making deals with the devil. He was cast out. He lost his family, his friends. Lo perdió todo. When I found him, he was a broken man. I brought him into Santa Blanca to preach the truth of the new faith.
For we are wed to death from the moment we are born, and we must come to love her more than we love our lives. Sacred and blessed death, the goddess of darkness can free you from sickness, and evil. Do you offer your heart and soul over to her?
He baptized me in the true faith. He is my counselor, my conscience. I do. The only person I truly trust with my soul.
Down. They're gonna see you. Sniper! Fuck you, oh hell, that was a rebel. Going on. Sniper! That thing's gonna explode. Get down! Fucking sniper got a zero.
Déjenos ir, por favor, se lo suplico. Dios mío,
Grenade, get to cover.
déjenos ir. Ábranos usted, venga, por favor. Por favor, abra la puerta. Se lo suplico. Déjenos.
We got a fucking man down.
I died. Damn it.
Hang in there, I'm coming your way.
think you were going to help me.
Stay down, I'll be right there.
Damn, that was close.
Need a stack of tires, watch out.
Acabamos de enviar tropas adicionales justo ahora.
Man down over here. I got you, man. Just hold on. Truck's getting away. Ready to engage. Engage. Escort has been destroyed. Clear. Let's leave the truck. Watch the truck. We need the shit inside of it. Good. Let's see if there's anything worth taking from the truck.
Out of the car now.
You done?
It's harder than it has to be.
Got all excited
Hang on,
there.
I'll drive.
All right. right, let's roll. Opening fire. Clear. You gonna check the truck for supplies? Yes. We're clear. Let's look at the truck. The lieutenant's escaping. We're cool, we're cool. You gonna execute him because he hurt your feelings?
Break out.
All ass before that thing blows.
Objective secure. Let's clear out. We'll pass word to the rebels to come get the radio gear. Pack, this is Nomad. The convoy is secure.
Gracias, amigo. My people will make good use of those supplies. My people are searching for La Yuri El Polito, but in the meantime, there is something else you can do for us. I have prepared a speech for the people of Bolivia. It is a call to arms that we will broadcast from Itaqua.
Santa Blanca's gonna send troops to shut that down as soon as they hear the transmission.
You see my problem? I need someone dependable to find a radio transmitter and protect it until the broadcast is complete.
Okay, Katari. We'll get it done.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna head on, guys. Buddy. Long I cannot. God bless you. So we get this.